Sa amin naman pong ikalawang paksang mga kaibigan, ngayon our second topic will now deal with something also that's hypothetical, but more hypothetical. Hypothetical, it is not really, if you think about it. Dahil, bakit nga ba mga kaibigan, ang mga tulad nila ex-basketball player Nate Robinson, Deron Williams, football player Chad Ochocinco, etong mga to mga kaibigan, hindi naman boksingero, ay nabibigyan ng professional boxing license. Kumbaga, bakit napapayagan magmaneho ng race car ang mga taong nakascooter? Hindi ba? Bakit nga ba, Santino? Bakit?
Well, I think it's all about the novelty. Sports fans, well, actually just mainstream fans in general. We love to see things out of the ordinary, things out of the So imagine seeing your favorite or basketball player, your favorite NFL player, raise up 12-ounce gloves, 14-ounce gloves, and get into the ring against another fellow former NBA player, former NFL player. Nakakatuwa lang tignan. Nakakaaliw lang panoorin. But if you're a real fight fan, if you're someone who, like our co-hosts dito sa show na to, mga purists kumbaga ng sport of boxing,
Hindi sila purists, matatanda lang yan.
Pero feeling ko kung katulad yan nila na medyo they hold the sport to a higher level of respect. Feeling ko they won't appreciate seeing these kinds of fighters to these kinds of athletes kumbaga crossing over, and over the hill athletes na to crossing over to boxing.
You know, the one thing I actually I appreciate their intent to maybe show a different facet of their athleticism. But then again, as I've always said, an exhibition fight is an exhibition fight. But for them to be granted a professional boxing license is a different story. Diba? Kaya nga ginawa ko ehemplo yung, sige, may lisensya. Diba? May lisensya. Pero, ako, ang lisensya ko, license to drive. Ayan general, license to drive. Pero hindi naman nakasaad doon kung ano talaga yung pwede mong imaneho. Diba, per se? Driver's license. So ano yan? Pwedeng motor, pwedeng kotse, pwedeng truck, di ba? So paano yan? Kumbaga, di ba, ang professional boxing license ay dapat ibinibigay lamang sa mga taong profesional. Kumbaga, may kakayahan na lumaban sa telon, may kaalaman lumaban sa telon, at isa talagang profesional. Hindi yung physically can handle to get into the ring and fight a boxing match. Do we share that same opinion?
Tama po kasi yun nga. If you think about it, a lot of dito lang sa Philippines, ang dami mo napapanood na amateur fighters na grabe na kung papanoorin mo, ang galing. And then malalaman mo hindi pa sila amateur kasi alam nila hindi pa sila ready. So they have to work hard every day. They have to gain experience to be able to finally decide for themselves na kaya ko na mag-pro, kukuha ko license. I think it should be the same story. Granted, these guys are athletes. Sige, top athletes sila during their time. But in a different sport, in a different battlefield, kumbaga. The basketball is very, very different from boxing. NFL is very, very different from boxing. Even MMA itself is very, very different from boxing. Admirable if they do after their NBA careers, after their NFL careers, after their MMA careers, gusto talaga nila pursue mag-professional boxing. They go through the proper motions, go through the proper process. Mag-amateur sila, rack up enough fights kung talagang decidido sila. But yun nga, I think the reason they get the licenses is because big names sila. I'm sure malaking bagay yung novelty sila. And I'm sure maraming mga nagbaback na dyan ng mga promoters na kailangan namin ilagay itong tao na to sa card na to, bigyan niya ng lisensya.
But isn't that some form of a disrespect to people who legitimately labor and for many years try to sharpen and improve their craft? And now, here's this big name who never was an amateur boxer and just gets a professional boxing license. Mga kaibigan, ang punto namin dito, hindi yung galing ng mga atleta. Ang punto namin dito ay ang pagbibigay ng professional na lisensya para sa sport na boxing. Iyon ang punto namin dito. So, ang hinihimutok po na aming kalooban ay, kumbaga, ako ay si Boyet Season. Maganda boses ko. Pero, gusto kong mag-record ng kanta at maging singer. Maganda boses ko. Pero papayagan niyo ba ako kumuha ng gumawa na isang plaka na kumanta? Hindi, di ba? Ganun lang yun. Ang punto namin dito ni Santino, mga kaibigan, ay merong mga bagay na dapat talagang sinusunod ang proseso. Kumbaga, hindi dahil, malaking pangalan. Bigyan ng lisensya profesional para sa larong boxing. Hindi po pwede yan. Gusto nyo paglabanin itong atletang to tsaka itong professional na boxer? The exhibition lang. Walang record. Kumbaga walang, kasi nangyayari po, mga kaibigan. So binigyan ng professional na lisensya sa boxing. Pag tumingin na kayo ngayon sa listahan ng mga professional na boksingero, lalabas na ngayon yung pangalan nila doon. Makakahalubilo na po nila yung mga taong lehitimong boksingero. Yun po ang punto namin. Hindi ba, Santino?
Totoo po yun. Kaya siguro ang dami ring galit. Ang daming na-frustrate sa situation sa boxing ngayon na there are guys like yung mga YouTube vloggers, yung mga Jake Paul,
internet sensations.
Internet sensations na well, siguro sige, some of them desidido sila na maging professional. Pero nabibigyan sila ng unfair advantage because of their clout, kumbaga. And it speaks more of the promoters and of the license giving bodies rather than the athletes themselves. Kasi parang there should be a stricter set of guidelines or stricter set of requirements. May parang certain number of amateur bouts ka dapat bago ka maging eligible para mag-professional. If you want to be able to respect the sport the way people hope that you would, dapat gano'n. Ayusin, kumbaga parang gawin mong respectable din, even the smallest detail, like granting people licenses. Kasi tama yung sinabi niyo, sir. Ito list of professional boxers. You have guys like Muhammad Ali, Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather at the top. Titignan mo sa baba, you have guys like Nate Robinson or Jake Paul. Or, I mean, not taking anything from what they can do or they've done. But it's obvious that they don't belong in the same conversation. So yun lang. I think it's about tightening the guidelines, tightening the rules, tightening the requirements.
And I think having a bigger and having a bigger respect for the sport.